You know, bro, it's been school, social media, the culture nowadays that has transformed men, young men like yourself and like me, or at least tried to, make us feminine. The way that we run and perform through our lives, the way that we think, the way that we act. Bro, this life is really making young guys like yourself, like how I used to be, weak, flaccid, soft, feminine. And the truth is, if you want anything out of your life, you're going to have to be a type of caliber of man that isn't feminine. And the truth is, I'm going to lay out a few traits on the board. And I'm sure a few of you boys are going to probably attach to all of these traits. And this is going to open up if you're feminine or not feminine or not. But then I'm going to open up how you can really build more of a masculine way of life, especially with your thoughts, how you think, and how you act. So, look, you might get triggered. But if you do get triggered, it's actually a good sign because now we can work together to build you up to have a more masculine direction, thought process, and live the life that, well, you want to live and the way you want to live. So the biggest thing that I've realized, bro, is that most feminine guys, you prioritize your feelings. And this is a big thing because emotionality in men has never gotten us far. Now, of course, there's going to be things in life. You might lose a family member. You might go through some things in life and it's tough. But most of us prioritize our feelings and our feelings dictate what we do. I'm a bit sad, so I'm going to lay in bed. I'm a bit horny, so I'm about to fap 10 times in a row. I'm bored, so I'm going to do some drugs or smoke some weed or play some games. We prioritize feelings much rather than action or action towards things that will build you. So you need to really open up to yourself and think, well, do I act on my feelings? Am I tired so I'm not going gym? Am I, lacking a bit of willpower so I'm going to eat that fast food and eat some lollies? Because if you do act upon your feelings, especially, if it's many times per day, you're just stacking losses because your feelings have too much say in what you do, then you are living quite a feminine life. And that's scary. So that's number one. The second thing is that you, and this is a big thing in our world, seek external validation. Now look, we want external validation to some degree, right? We don't build our bodies for any other reason than, we want to get some, attraction from girls. So that's external validation. We don't buy the nice car, because it makes us feel so good. I mean, we do, but to some extent we kind of want to flex. And look, that's normal to some degree, especially when you're moving and striving for more out of your life. But when you're constantly seeking that validation, right, bro, all the time, and your whole persona is based on that. Oh, what do my friends think about me? What does that girl over there that I've never spoken to thought about me? And it's so debilitating that, if you don't get enough Instagram likes or Facebook likes or views on YouTube, oh no, right? If that's your way of thinking and that's how you feel, then that's a very scary thing because I can tell you this, bro. As a young man that's built my body, been with girls, has a nice sports car, has all these things, they do make you kind of feel kind of cool. But it doesn't come close to actually the validation that you get from holding your word and doing what you're supposed to do out of your life. So you need to view yourself and see, am I seeking all this external validation to make me feel good? And some of it is justified. But if most of it is coming from the outside, that's a very feminine way of thinking. Because what do girls mostly do? Oh, I need to look good for the other guy. I need to be hotter than them. I need to, show off. Not you. So you need to open up, and just these two things alone, bro, can really, dictate if you have that feminine way of thinking. But let's run through it, right? Because most of us will realize that we're quite feminine when we run from confrontation. And this is a big thing, right? And confrontation, let's even say that you don't want to stand your ground. Maybe you're not even competitive. Maybe you don't want to take any risks. Maybe you don't speak up when, it's needed. This is a big thing because as men, the way that we build ourselves into these men who were conquerors, leaders, tribe leaders, was through confrontation. This is the big thing that men, especially when we were coming from the jungle days, the hunter-gatherer days, really think about this, bro. Men set sail, they said they're gonna walk this way and conquer anything, anyone, any animal, any tribe in front of them. And that's what men did. And we have this innate desire inside of us to be angry, to be aggressive, to be conquerors. But it's been dimmed down by society, which is huge, and it's quite sad to see. So you need to look at yourself. Am I scared? If someone pushes me, will I not push back? Am I so worried of what other people might say or think if I speak up that I won't say anything? This person's bullying me, but I'm not going to do anything. If you don't want any type of confrontation or some competitiveness or people looking in your direction because you're standing your ground, that's a huge sign because it's inside of you. And you need to look at this and think, okay, well, no, hold on. I can't be that way because naturally inside of me, as men, as young men, it is in you to be that guy that conquers, that competes, that dominates, that does not care about what happens, and you will fight to the death. It sounds insane, but I'm telling you the honest truth, bro. With that, and we'll leave it at this because I think we can, and you can really start to get a gauge that if you're just living life, and I'm going to say it, of a bitch, then you're quite feminine. Straight out. Now, emotional reactive. And this is a big thing, and this is actually something that I've had to work on, right? A lot of you boys know that I grew up in the ghetto, and I made a whole bunch of mistakes with drugs and alcohol, and just my whole life, bro. But something that I really am not happy about is that I was very emotionally reactive back in the day. And I'll be completely open and honest. I would cry. I would get so triggered so easily. And it's even still something to this day that it's something that I have to master, and I've got a pretty good grip on it because I have this tendency not to break down and cry, but to just get so pissed off so quickly. And it's like, it doesn't serve me. And I know that. And I can be completely open with you, bro, because look, I'm not even perfect 100%. But if you're so emotionally reactive all the time over this thing or that thing or that thing, right? Well, first of all, it doesn't serve you. But men, we aren't emotional creatures. Like if something so little happens and it takes you off course, right? Someone cuts you out in traffic, or, you know, these guys over there are chirping and they're saying something. Really whatever. And you just blow up over that. That's huge. And as men, we were always designed to be stoic, to know what it is that we should or shouldn't, or how we should or shouldn't react to things. We always kept composure, kept controlled, and we done the right thing, which wasn't being reactive. So I want you to really go through and think, okay, am I being a bit soft? Am I being that weak, flaccid young guy that this world has designed me to be? And now, with what I'm going to teach you, you'll be able to step into that primal masculinity, that oomph that you have inside you. You'll be able to, boom, run through your life. So let me open this up to you, bro, because this is a big thing. Now, how you step more into your masculine way of thinking and running through your life, believe it or not, bro, it's all going to come from what you're doing and what you want out of your life. And a big thing that I believe that starts to make you into more of a man who's thinking thoughtfully, processing things, and thinks in a way that a man does, is I want you to start seeking pain, or at least discomfort. Now, I'm not saying seek pain where, you know, you go do some crazy things and like you might die. I mean, unless you're into that type of stuff, bro, sky jumping or running in front of something, I don't know, trying to dodge cars or something, I don't know. But you want to be living your life where there is a baseline of pain. And this pain could be going to the gym every day and pushing your body, getting past that limitation that you think, oh, I can only do 10 reps. Nah, I can do 25. Easy. Psst. It's approaching that pretty girl that you've been looking at, but you haven't had the balls to say hello to. It's starting that business. It's standing up for yourself. It's really doing things that put you in that uncomfortable state. And this could really be, bro, you got social anxiety, it's just saying hello to a random stranger. It's leaving your house if you can't leave your house. It's Whatever is causing you significant pain or discomfort right now and you're running away from it, you must run towards it. And that will start to calibrate you into thinking, okay, well, this is how I should run and perform through my life, where you will start making the right decisions in your life that moves the needle to get you closer to your dreams, goals, aspirations, desires. Because when you have this kind of pain baseline of how you live your life, what's after pain? Growth. You become mentally stronger. You start to process things differently because you've experienced some uncomfortableness. So this is a big thing, bro. But then with that, it's making the right choices. Because I'm going to say something. You're not stupid. You know the right thing to do in your life. You just know it. You know the right decision is to put down the video games, or put down the fast food, or put down the drugs, or stop fapping, or put yourself out there. You know the right decision is to work hard, yet you can't. So you need to reflect on what you do every day and make the right choices in your life. Do what you are supposed to do, not what you feel like doing. What was the one thing that I said right at the start of this video? That a feminine way of living your life is acting on your feelings. And this is a big thing, bro. So you need to now make the right choices in your life and ask, am I choosing comfort or am I choosing pain? Am I putting purpose over pleasure? And this is a big thing, because when you can start to have pain and purpose in your life, there is nothing that will be able to stop you. This is a big thing, bro, because when you're actively seeking pain, because your purpose shines through, your purpose to be the best young man you can be, the purpose to give back to your family, this is big. And my whole life now goes straight towards my purpose, but then also making the right choice to work out, the right choice to work on my business, the right choice to develop my mindset, to build up my skills, to become super brilliant. The choices I make every day align to my purpose, and your choices every day need to align to your purpose of being a better young man. Because if you make the weak choices, you get a little tickle in your pants and you're fat, you get a little hungry and you want some Domino's pizza. If you do that all the time, you are falling straight victim into the feminine mindset. With this, it is, and this is a toxic thing, being competitive. And this is a big thing, because as men, we had to compete. It is innately inside of us to be men who strive to be at the top. When any time you've had some form of competition, there's been this inkling in the back of your brain, I must win. Whether it was a race in school, whether it was a game that you were playing, whether it was really anything. We have it inside of us, bro, where it's like, you're doing some push-ups with your friends, you have to do one more than him. Well, you need to become competitive, not only with yourself, where you should be performing in a way that you're doing so much more than you were doing yesterday. You got to be competitive with every young man out there, because the honest truth is, when you step into this competitive mindset and you start to realize there are other men there out in this world living the life that you want to live, and have the girl that you want to have, and have the car that you want to have, and have the body that you want to have, and have the lifestyle you want to have, that should make you ruthlessly competitive to think, well, hold on a minute, why do they get to have that? They're no different than I am. They've got 2 legs and 2 arms. Why do they got it and I don't? Compete. Because when you get into this competition mindset, it aligns your choices and your thought process to do what's right. And when you start to do what's right, the way that you start thinking is always in a solution and results-based mindset. I'm going to do what's right. Boom. What's right is working on my business, trying to figure out the problem. What's going to give me the most amount of results is hitting the gym, building my body, and that will build my mind, which allows me to do more in my life. This is a big thing that I want you to understand, that you should look at me and think, I hate this guy. I don't like him. He's got a better body than me. He's got a nicer car than me. He's helping more young men than I'm helping. What's wrong with me? You should compete. You should compete with everyone, because I'm competing with everyone in this world, bro. Me and you were in competition. Maybe I'm beating you. Probably I am. Maybe I'm not. Maybe you're way better than me. I don't know, but compete. Compete and get ruthlessly competitive, because it's inside of you. The last point, and this is big, man, is that you need to take accountability plus ownership for your life. Because everything is up to you. If you're older than the age of 16, you don't have the excuse that my life was hard and this happened and that happened and this is going on, because that's the programming of being a victim and being feminine. This happened, I can't do this. You need to take accountability for your life and take radical ownership of what it is that you want and say, it's up to me. It's up to me to get up on time and work out. It's up to me to work out, to train hard, to work on my business, to eat that clean food, to do what I gotta do, to level myself up, to hone in on my skills, to hone in on everything about me. It's up to you. Don't rely on other people. Don't rely on anything external. Rely on yourself to get shit done. And if it works out, that's because of you. You built your body, you made some money, you got the girl, you got the lifestyle, whatever, good job. But if you're messing up right now and you're not living life the way that you want to live, it's your fault as well. But that allows you to push through in your life to give you, well, the motivation, the drive to get what you want. If you're about it, if you flip your mindset, it'll happen. This is a big thing, bro. As I said at the start, if you have this emotional way of thinking, this feminine way of thinking, this soft, flaccid, docile way of thinking, other men that have a masculine way of thinking through their actions and what they do will just have everything that you want. You get one life, and you have to remember that, G. I love you, bro. And if you want to do coaching with me, and I will help build you and have the mindset of a masculine young man, or you want to join a group of young men all building their mindset up to have this masculine mindset, go to the link in the description and message me on Instagram, and I will help you. Trust me. Be the best decision you made, bro. Love you, brother. And I mean that. I really do love you.